Hello, how is everybody today? I'm doing good. I am going to work in a couple glue books today. Well, this is kind of like, I don't know, it's like a little journal type thing. When I used to do a lot of swapping online, I received this from a fellow swapper, and it's really cool. It's made from like, do you know the books? It's one of those, it's a book, but it's like a comic book. It's a comic book that's made into like hardcover. I see them all the time. The Asterix, the Viking, it's a French, I think it's a French cartoon originally, or maybe it's Norse. But yeah, anyway, she took like a comic, you can tell it's nice, heavier paper, and she just made it into this like accordion book. So isn't that really neat? It's all accordion folded. Really cool, eh? So instead of binding, she didn't have to bind it. She just, she just did that. And she's even got, I kind of crushed it a little bit. She's got a little spine there. It's really cool. So what I do with it, what I've been doing with it is tucking in addresses, my addresses. Every time I get an envelope with like either really pretty art kind of thing, I might save that to put in maybe a junk journal though, because it's kind of big and I don't want to cut it down. Yeah, I'll save that to put in a junk journal to save it that way. But yeah, either it's pretty art or they've written my name and or address really cool. Like, look at this one. Isn't that cute? So yeah, I try to keep those. I got a little letter in here too, I guess, but I try to keep them. I have little pockets. She put in little vellum pockets, sewed them in, and like her detail, she even used variegated thread, white, red, and blue to match this, the comic book. Isn't that great? That's really cool. So yeah, some I have them tucked in pockets, some I've glued down. So I'm just gonna kind of put these in there. Like, isn't that so cute? So stinking cute. Okay, we'll put them right there. I don't worry too much about it. It's not, you know, I'm not like making a collage image, like, you know, making some sort of fancy layout or something. Not that I worry about that anyway, usually, but yeah, I just kind of want them in there so I can see them. Okay, it's kind of folded, so there we go. Cute. What else do I have? Like, look at that one. And it's like a card, so it was on like a, more like a, what do you call them? The cardboard mailers, the flat mailers, rigid mailer. There we go. So we'll put this, oh, that won't go in there. I wonder if it'll go in. I can put it like that. This one I like because she spelled Canada with a K. That was really cool. I think this person was from Europe somewhere. Germany, maybe, something like that. Tuck those in there. There we go. Got a couple. Do I have any small bits? I don't think I have any small ones. These are all pretty big. That's really cool. I like this whole thing. Very cute. But I think I'm just going to save this part, the little ribbon. So yeah, after this, I figured I'd update this. I had went to my shelf where I keep all my glue books and journals and was trying to put in the 10 journals that I made, the 10 trashy journals. And so I was rearranging things and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, well, maybe I should update some of these things. And I realized that I had my monochromatic glue books too, my color glue books. There were some that I had finished and hadn't started a new one. So yeah, I've got notes on that. I'll be doing that soon, starting some new ones. And I had a couple too, yellow and orange, that were almost done. So I'll finish those off and rebind them to strengthen them. That's what I do with all of them since I do them in scribblers, little stapley notebooks. They the pages usually let go, so I just do like a, I think it's a 5-hole pamphlet stitch I use with some coordinating baker's twine. That's the word, baker's twine. Stick this up there. Yeah, there we go. Dun, 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 dun. It's really pretty. She like colored it all in with like colored pencils and stuff. Nice. Burnish it. There we go. Give it a nice rub. There we go. This one's going to be way too big, I think. But maybe I'll just keep my name. Okay.
Your name.
That's why I keep these. This is my little journal. This is my husband, Rob. Hi, Rob. He's being nosy. This little book, I keep cool addresses, like the way people have written my name or address from swap packages over the years. So I keep them all in this little book that a swapper made me. Someone I had swapped with. It's very cute.
Just for the record, that's our old address too.
Yeah. Don't, that's like this. I'm going to keep this out. I'm going to put that in, when I do my Paintball Taylor page. Yeah, like don't show your address on the internet because like someone could do nefarious things with it.
But we don't live there.
But we don't live there anymore. So yeah, that's why I don't care. Do not care.
Just putting that out there. That's not crazy.
Oh, look, I have a big one there. Tuck that in there. I like the way she wrote my name. I can stick that there. Yeah, so I just had like a pile of these. I think it came from when I was going through and sorting for the trashy journals. I was taking some some of the envelopes I had because I had a big stack of like swap envelopes that I kept every time someone sent me something. Yeah, so I took the cute ones and I was like, oh, I want to keep the addresses off those. And this is pretty, very calligraphy. Calligraphic. Okay. Yeah, we're at the end of the book. So what I'll do is put this there. I don't swap really anymore, so I may not get any more to put in here. Oh, it's become so expensive. Even just postcards. Like I was doing the post-crossing thing for a bit. Like now to send a postcard overseas to Europe or wherever, anywhere overseas is like over $3. And that's ridiculous for a postcard. Really ridiculous. And even here in Canada, we used to have like a cheaper rate for postcards, but Canada Post did away with that. Now it's the same price as, you know, regular letters. There we go. Almost done. Just gonna trim this down a little bit. Yeah, I like the way they wrote Jennifer. He's pretty. Okay. Man, oh man, has it been hot. Whew. I was out yesterday pressure washing our deck, which is a whole lot of fun. I've never pressure washed before, but it was a whole lot of fun. Why is this not sticking? Maybe it's because it's thick. This is very calligraphy. We'll stick that in there. Might have to come back later and re-stick some things maybe. It was looking like. Possibly. Or maybe I'll use the extra strength one because, yeah. Usually I kind of reserve this for making, you know, actual journals and things. But today, there we go. There. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? I thought this was adorable. Someone used it as an address label. Very cute, right? All right, so that's updated. Awesome. So next, I'm going to do my work in my scavenger hunt glue book, which I still don't have the cover for. I still don't have the cover decorated, but I at least wrote on there. It's a scavenger hunt glue book. And actually, I'm going to pull this out a bit. Sorry about that, because, yeah, I didn't realize how close I was that I wouldn't be able to get the scavenger hunt glue book in frame here. So I am doing the My Little Pony page. I used to be My Little Pony collector, like in the early 2000s. Yeah, and then they released the new ones, and that was awesome, and blah, blah, blah. So far, I was kind of playing in this last night. This is Nightlight. She was a German exclusive pony, and she was mine, so that's a photograph. She was part of my collection, and I loved her, and I regret getting rid of her when I sold my collection. But, okay, sorry about the glare on her. That's going to have to be there. And then, yeah, I got all these other little bits and pieces. All right, I'll start with this page. I could come out a bit more, couldn't I? There we go. Okay, there, that's better. So yeah, there's different generations. So these are the G1s, which are the original My Little Ponies from the 80s. Isn't that cute? Look at that. Oh my God, that's so cute. The ones that I grew up with. And then these are the other ones. These are G3s, meaning generation 3. And then there's generation 4. I think they're up to 4 now. So these are the most important to me to put in there, the first gen, because they were my generation. But when they came out with the third generation, they were actually not bad. They were pretty cute. I mean, they were definitely updated, but they kept the same little, like, you know, the same feeling kind of thing. Like, they still had their cute little faces, and yeah, because they had come out with a second generation in the 90s, and they were terrible. They were so scary looking. Now see, she looks more like a, oops, what am I doing? It's more like a vintage one. See, yeah, they got a pretty good handle on that generation. There. Okay, that's really cute. I kind of really want to use that for sure. I had the castle and the hot air balloon. Yeah. Lord, words are hard for me today. I think it's because I didn't have a coffee. Oh, excuse me. Why did I not have a coffee? I don't know, but I definitely need one. What this was when they released the part of the third generation or whatever, they had a special pony. This copyright 2000 Hasbro. They had the Pony Project, an exhibition of art inspired by every girl's favorite toy. So they had like these blank ponies that they sent to different artists, and they decorated them, right? Kind of like the, you know, if you've seen big cities, they do like, you know, the cows. New York had the cows, London had the book benches, things like that, right? So I didn't go to this, unfortunately, but I did order the pony afterwards, the special pony from it, and I got this cool little card, and I kept it when I sold that pony. I liquidated my collection, yeah, quite a few years ago now. I was just like, it's a bit much. I wonder if I can peel that sticker off of there, because I kind of like this to go up. Well, I can put it here. And I kind of super want that to be, yeah, to be in there. Okay. I know I said I was starting on that page, but I kind of put everything on that page, so maybe I'll start on this page. Okay? Okay. Works out. Yeah, it's easier. Yeah, feels like it's like a light cardstock, like it was the cover of a book. Oh, probably a coloring book kind of thing. There's actually a woman that's local to me that she's an illustrator for My Little Pony comics, which is cool. Okay, you know what? This probably should have used art. I should have probably used art glitter glue. Oh, is that not? Oh, how about that? It's liquidy. I'm gonna glue this down, which I may regret, because maybe I kind of wanted to tuck things behind it, but you know, c'est la vie, I'm in already, so that is happening. I'm gonna stick it, I don't want to stick it right on the end of the, like the bottom corner of the page, because then it could be prone to like catching on things maybe, you know what I mean? So we'll put that down. And then, yeah, this is going to need some. I can see me having to come back and re-stick this balloon. Thought it might be a little troublesome. I gotta have my pink poodle page under this. Oh no, it's the mermaid page. Oh, and the hot air balloon. There's like bumpy things. The hot air balloon has some like 3D stickers. So this is like all lumpy. Makes it hard to work. All right, so I already had that. So I'm gonna put this aside. Where am I gonna put this? Okay, put it up there. Actually, I'm gonna look. I don't think there's anything. I went through my my cartoon folder and hauled out these pictures. I don't think I need anything from here because I already have a bunch of these ponies cut out. So I don't need to cut the pages up. So we'll put that there. I don't think I want to use this card. I like Little Pony. Little Pony's cute. Okay. I do definitely want to put that there. But is there anything else I want to put kind of under it? Let us see. Let us see. I guess so many of them. Maybe I'll kind of stick her in there. Oh yeah, so she's like hidden. You won't see her until she until you open the flap. Okay. Oh yeah, so I was out pressure washing yesterday and it was so hot. The sun was just beating down. So yeah, we pressure washed the deck, which is really cool. Man, it stripped all the dirt and paint. It looks so cool. It looks like new wood. And then today I'm going to wash it with deck wash. And then I don't know when I'm going to paint it because, yeah, because we're supposed to be getting rain. So that's the problem with the summer. Like all summer long, it's been, you know, rain every few days kind of thing. And it's like, but no. And I mean, you shouldn't paint in like the super sun either, like super hot. So it's been either raining or super crazy hot. So, I mean, I want to give it the best, give the paint the best chance to stick properly, right? You don't want to be painting your deck every single year. That's expensive, so. But wait and see. You wait and see what I'm going to do with this deck, though. I'm going to have so much fun painting it. There we go. That one. I am going to cut the little overhang off. I had to slide them down. I slid them down so that they wouldn't cover Nightlight's nose too much. It's just a little tiny bit. Yeah, I was like, I gotta get on my scavenger hunt glue book, get that finished up. I got so many things in here. I don't think I want that one. There's much better pictures. Let's see. All right, let's go with like, see what's here for bigger ponies. Okay, maybe I'll make a spot for just pony heads, and then these are full ponies. Pony heads. I'll put that under full. It's close enough. Full sea ponies. I'm going to put them over there. I definitely want to get some sea ponies in there. I'm going to put this over here. I may not use that. It is cute though, isn't it? It features vintage ponies, but it's a new thing. So it was like, I forget what it was. It was something at the dollar store. And yeah, so they're kind of airbrushy looking kind of thing. Okay, there we go. Pony heads, ponies. Pony heads. It's funny because I haven't found that many like vintage My Little Pony books. I find Care Bears a lot more than My Little Pony. So, but I mean, I had, you know, one or two, and then I had a bunch of the new ones. So, yeah. I do want to put sea ponies, but that's way too big. This is cool because this is the cartoon from the 80s. Very cool. So I could put, you know what, I think I'll use Megan. Megan was the girl's name. She was the one human friend they had. Although after a while, I think her little sister came in too. And I think her name was Molly, if I remember correctly. So Megan was like a teenager and who was friends with the ponies. And then, yeah, her little sister. Came along. Okay. And this is Spike the Dragon, Pony's friend. I'll definitely get him in there. Maybe like there. Look at that. That's not even sticking with the art glitter glue. Blah. Oh, it's like it did stick, but it actually took some of the color off. So it's like the paper just peeled up. The first layer stuck. I find once in a while I have trouble with glue sticks sticking, and it ends up that it's a humidity thing in here. But I mean, we run a dehumidifier like 24/7 in the summer because, yeah, we get crazy humidity, of course, because we live at the ocean. So, oh, speaking of, so we live on the Northumberland Strait, which is the strait between New Brunswick and Prince Edward Island. And we knew that down the other end of the strait, like where it opened onto the like open ocean, there are sharks down there, great whites. So, which is funny because or weird, because growing up, I thought great whites were like a tropical thing. I didn't know they'd come, you know, up here. But yeah, apparently one was spotted on our end the other day. Yikes on bikes. It's crazy, but I mean, you know, everything's warming up, right? So it's not surprising. Do I want to do maybe just this little girl? This little sea pony? Sea ponies were so cute. Okay, put that over there. And I will cut her out. Maybe I'll kind of, yeah, I'll just kind of sticker cut. Leave a little border. Wonder if I don't have some My Little Pony stickers. Oh, I should have checked that, but meh, whatever. That's usually how it works out though. Like I'll do a page and then come back with stickers and stick them through. Because I mean, I'm not going to have, you know, ginormous stickers for the most part, probably. Stickers are smaller, so they're good for filling spaces, right? Okay. All drops. Okay. She's so cute. So teeny tiny cute. I'm gonna stick her right there. Wait, no. Maybe I'll stick her up here. No, I'll stick her there. I don't know. Indecisiveness. So yeah, today, even though it's going to be crazy hot, I got to get out there and wash the deck and then rinse it. So then it'll be all set to paint. As long as I can get it primed, you know, and it's okay. I don't need to be in a rush to paint it, but as of right now, it's raw wood. Okay, so these are flutter ponies. They have the little plastic clear iridescent wings. So I think I'm definitely going to want one of them, and I'm going to unfortunately chop her off because I'm taking this one. This was my flutter pony, the one I had as a kid, my original herd, which I still have. When I got rid of my collection, sold off my collection, I kept my original herd and a few of my favorites. I don't know why I didn't keep Nightlight. I should have kept her. She's so beautiful. She's so like weird looking, you know, like a dark blue pony. Womp womp. Okay, put those up there. Okay, we'll do it. She'll stick there good. Whew. I already feel it getting kind of, the air. My studio's in the basement, as is Rob's office. So usually we keep there's a door to the downstairs, a pocket door, and we keep that closed usually. And it definitely helps keep the mugginess out, but I don't know. I feel like it's a little warm in here right now. Okay, so full ponies. What do we got? Oh, there's a flutter pony too. Whoops. No, maybe I'll put those there in heads. I don't have anything too huge. This is really cute though. Mom and Baby. I think their name's Heartthrob. Heartthrob, if I remember correctly. I didn't have her, but my best friend at the time had her. I remember that. We'd get together and play ponies all the time. That was like my big toy. It was even bigger than Barbie's. I had Barbies, but I wasn't much. I had Barbies and Cabbage Patch, but I wasn't much of a doll person. I didn't, I didn't have just regular dolls, like, yeah, just normal baby dolls or anything like that. Okay. I really like these guys. Like, I could cut them out and they go in easy. And I mean, yeah, I like them because they're easy to cut out. So, I don't really like her. But you know what? I could put her in my purple glue book. So I'll just stick her over there to pop in that envelope. I don't know if I'm crazy about them. We'll see. Let's see. Let's see what I got with these guys. Put those there. Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason to this. I'm just kind of, losing them everywhere. Did one just go in the garbage? Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm a mess. Good Lord. I need to go upstairs and have coffee. My problem is I don't like drinking hot drinks when it's hot out. I know it's weird. Just like I don't like cold things when it's cold. I don't need that. I've already got the hot air balloon, and that would be a cute journal card, actually. You know what I'm doing? I had wanted to do a kawaii journal and a pastel journal, but I'm combining them. So I'm going to do a pastel journal and put all kawaii stuff in it. So, I mean, it's not like classic Japanese kawaii with the big eyes and stuff, but I mean, they're still really cute. So, whatever. My journal, you do what I want, right? I got a bunch. Meh. Meh. Some of them are like the same pose. Lazy animators. That's the same one. A lot of these were the first ones they came out with when they did the re-release in the 2000s. That's a little teeny tiny one. And that one's really cool. But you know what? She'd look great in the pastel journal too. As would Minty. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Put some in the pastel journal. And you know what? I could use her. Is that Pinkie Pie? I think it's Pinkie Pie. I could use her in my pink journal. Okay, I've got all kinds of ponies. And purple. There we go. That helps narrow down, you know, what I'm going to put in here. I really like, I have two. This is Rainbow Dash. I really like her sitting pose very, very much. And I mean, I could put her like right there. Yes. So I'll put her standing on, pass on that. Here we go. I was over my neighbor's the other day, and she has milkweed. So she had one monarch. Unfortunately, she hasn't had any more, she said. So I don't know if that poor monarch's going to be able to, you know, breed and or lay eggs or whatever. Which, yeah, apparently their populations are dwindling too, which is sad. The bees really love the milkweed. Man, they were crazy. And you know how bees normally, like when they're on flowers, they go like, you know, boop, 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 kind of from flower to flower pretty quickly. No, they were like sitting there still with their faces like buried in the flowers. So they must be really delicious. I was laughing at them. I was like, this is funny. Silly bees. Yeah, they kind of look neat right there, I think. Or should I put them over here? No, I like them better here. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. This is going to be such a fun, colorful page. I'm not super crazy about her anyway. I don't know. Something about her colors or something. Pink, purple. I mean, I'm fine with pink and purple, but yeah, I'm going to put her right there. I mean, it'll cut off her face, but you got to lift it to see her. That's okay. And I think I will try to use her. She's very pretty. Oh, wait. Rainbow Dash. I got a Rainbow Dash already. Rainbow Dash already. Right on. I'm also doing, in my next page, 80s cartoons and toys. So when I was going through my cartoon folder, I was oogling those. Kind of excited to do that one too. I guess so many different, it was funny because I was like, I wonder if I have this one that I loved when I was a kid. And sure enough, I got like one picture. Some of these, you know, weird kind of, you know, not weird, but maybe not so common cartoons maybe. Like I got a ton of like Scooby-Doo and, like I said, Care Bears, like a lot of Care Bears. Maybe I just buy more Care Bear books because even the new Care Bears are still really cute. I find, like ponies, I do prefer the old ones the most, but Care Bears, yeah, I find they're really, really stinking cute no matter which generation. I'll put you right there. Yep. Went out for a walk this morning and our little Bun Bun was there. We have this little Bun Bun and he comes right up to our back step. Apparently the grass between the back step and the driveway is delicious. So he's always there when we go out. So we went for a walk. We went, I don't know, I think we were gone like maybe like half an hour, 20 minutes, something like that. And when we came back, he was back there again. He had hopped away into the woods. He's like, bye, when we were walking near him. Yeah. Oh, that would look cute. Do I have any more that look up like that? I do not, but hang on. Dudes, that looks way better than her. I wonder if I can peel her back off. If not, going right over top. I just kind of put her there because she was in a different pose. I'm not terribly attached to this pony. But yeah, she's kind of got a rearing up pose, so it's kind of different than all the other ones on the page. Oh, we're tearing. But yeah, here I am talking about all the stuff that ain't sticking right in that one. Whew. She's like, no, I ain't coming off. Yeah, this looks way cooler. I like this because it's a corner of a page, right? That looks so cool. There. Oh, that looks so cool. Love it. I'll wipe off the glue. And then this one, we'll figure out where to put her. Again. I'll put her right there. There we go. We'll see what else we got left. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use this. I can't even pick it up. Maybe I'll use it in the next page because I am going to put like a My Little Pony something on the next page. So yeah, maybe that's what I'll do is use it there. Don't know. I'll put it back in my cartoons and we'll figure it out. Okay, so I've got the ones looking up. Not really big on her. She's just ahead. Got some little teeny tiny things. All right, so let's see these smaller ones here. This is Gusty. I had her. She was one of mine. So yeah, I'll put her in there. She's one of my favorites. I don't know why. I think maybe she was my first unicorn pony that I had. She was among, yeah, she was one of the first unicorns. The first year they came out with them, they were all just like plain ponies, earth ponies they're called, just like this. And then the next year they started to kind of experiment a bit. I think we got Pegasus and unicorns next year. Okay, and this is Cupcake. She was also one of mine. I feel like I had a little tiny Cupcake too, though. Should I stick? Oh yeah, right there. That's Cupcake. But whatever. Maybe I'll put a second one. Maybe not, because I got so many ponies to put on. It'd be like my alphabet glue book. I totally regretted putting like doubles of some items in it. Like I know on the A page I've got a few different apples. Yeah. If I do another alphabet glue book, I won't do that next time. I'll just put one of each item because it fills up so fast. I do not know why I did that. It didn't make sense really, but I did. I was thinking about that. I wonder if, I don't know if I want to do a second alphabet glue book. The one I have is pretty full for the most part, but there's some letters, of course, that will never be full. Okay, I don't think I'll put her. Okay. Oh, and this is the nursery, the baby ponies. I don't have any pictures of baby ponies. Oh, I have the baby sea ponies. The sea ponies I have there are babies. She's, yeah, baby sea pony. But no babies. The newborn twins were really stinking cute. They were so tiny. Little tiny, and they were like super chubby. Little chubby babies. They were so cute. Okay, I have her already. I think it's Magic Star, I think her name is. Do I have any of these guys? I do not. Oh, and that's Posy. I had her too. She looks kind of orange in the book, but she's actually a yellow. She's like a pale yellow, really pale yellow, but yellow? Pale yellow with pale pink hair. She's really pretty. Very dainty. She was an early pony too, yep. Or I think what they did was Hasbro released the first year, I think it was like 83, was it? I think maybe. Yeah, they released 6 ponies and they were all like, they had their legs together and their heads kind of down a little bit and straight. Those were the original ponies. And they actually re-released them a couple years ago again for like the 40th anniversary or whatever. And then I think the second year, yeah, I think it was Earth ponies still, but they were in different poses. Like Posy was in a running pose kind of thing. And I mean, they had this pose with like, you know, head turned. And then I think it was the next year they got adventurous and gave us some unicorns and Pegasuses. Pegasi? Pegasi. Coincidentally, I have a Pegasus page in here somewhere. Okay. There we go. Again, I'm not worrying about like cutting it, you know, super intricately. I'm just kind of trimming around a little bit, leaving a little bit of background. Just trying to kind of follow her shape a little more. I will stick her right there. She's kind of nestled in with nightlight, but not really obstructing her. There. All right. What else do we got? We got these two. Yeah, I can put these two in. I don't think I have them anywhere. They're both Pegasuses. Or you know what? I don't have to put both of them in. Maybe I'll just put one because they're both white Pegasuses. So yeah. Maybe I'll leave some room because you never know. I might find some more. Or I guess I could pop in more pictures of my collection too. I'd have to go way back and find those in my pictures, but yeah. I'll try to leave a little bit of room. There we go. Where am I going to stick her? Maybe kind of right there, because there's like a red blanket that Nightlight was on. I mean, I should have cut it out when I cut her out, but it didn't occur to me at the time. So I will put her there. And we got, what? Let's hold them on there. And I want to put another cupcake. Meh. I want to do Spike. And these are just kind of like little half ponies. They're not even. And this is like a flimsy magazine page. Okay. Where are you going, Spike? Maybe like right there? He's so cute. Yeah, right there looks good. Oh, I think I just put him down in a blob of glue. Fantastic. Womp womp. Okay, there. And then, last but not least, I have the word Little Pony. And I don't think this is My Little Pony. I think it was out of a book, and like a kid's storybook. So I think it was a story about a little pony. It was probably like blah, 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 and the Little Pony or something. I mean, I could be wrong. It could be from My Little Pony, but I mean, normally when they put things like this, they use, you know, the logo. Normally when they have the words. But you never know. Yeah. Shgb. There. Put that right there. Here. What do you think? I think that looks so happy. This brings me much joy. There, yeah, nice. It's nice to have another spread or page in my Scavenger Gluebook done. Yeah, I think I'll keep going with this. Try to get all caught up. Yeah, it helps clean out my files for sure. Yeah. All right, so thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, I hope you have a creative week, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.